Welcome back to North Dakota Today. During this magical time of the year, it's easy to think and dream like a child. If you had one wish, what would it be? This is the question Make-A-Wish asks children with critical illnesses, and Tori Schrantz is here to talk about how you can help make wishes come true, even though you're maybe not Jolly St. Nick himself. Thank you for coming in today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Okay, so we have Santa mail. We have letters here to Santa. Why don't you talk a little bit about Macys Believe campaign, because that's what this is, right?
Yeah, so right now through December 24th, for every letter that is written to Santa, Macys will donate $1 to Make-A-Wish. And so they will donate up to $1 million to grant wishes across the country. And so we get a portion of that here to help grant North Dakota wishes.
And can you tell us a little bit more about the history behind this as well, how this started?
Yeah, yep. So since 2003, Macys has actually donated over $122 million to Make-A-Wish, to grant wishes, and $19 million of that has come from this Believe campaign year after year. And I mean, it makes a huge impact. It's over 14,500 wishes granted across the country. So it's incredible to see that every year.
Last Friday, you celebrated National Believe Day. Locally, who has really inspired you to really get excited about this?
Yeah, so on National Believe Day is when Macys actually doubles their donation. So they actually donate $2 for every letter that's written to Santa on that day, up to an additional $1 million. And so we actually wanted to use this as a way to celebrate past wishes that have been granted by this Believe campaign. And so back in 2015, many people may remember that Wish Kid Keaton, or Santa Keaton, as many people remember him. Keaton. Yeah, he's been on the show before to talk about his wish. He had his wish granted to be Santa, to bring toys to kids in the hospital, because he knew what it was like to be in the hospital during the holiday season and really wanted to bring them a little extra joy. And so that is such an inspiring wish, and it continues to inspire people, and so we wanted to celebrate that. So we actually invited a lot of people who were part of his wish back to this celebration on Friday. So on Friday morning, we had the Fargo Police Department, the Fargo Fire Department, the Sheriff's Department, some representatives from Sanford all come and drop off letters in honor of Keaton. And Macys actually then bought toys to give to the Fargo Fire Department, who will then bring them to kids in the hospital on Christmas Day.
I love that. I love Santa Keaton. And talk a little bit, you know, that story just really stuck with me. But a lot of times the wishes and the things that kids want for Christmas when they're battling an illness is really surprising to what adults would think. That it's not always material things for themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, to hear that a 9-year-old at the time of his wish wanted to give his wish back to others, like I said, incredibly inspiring. And I think that these kinds of campaigns really show the kind of support that these kids have in their community, that so many people are willing to come out and support them in this way is really important to see.
So Macys, obviously, other corporate sponsors, and how can people just themselves, if they're moved right now, how can they get involved?
Yeah, so like I said, super simple. All you have to do is write a letter to Santa. So you can write a letter, you can have your kids write letters, have your kids' classes write letters. If you have a Christmas party coming up, write letters there and just drop them off at a local Macys store, or even send them to the Make-A-Wish office and we'll get them to Santa. Or you can do it from the comfort of your own device online at macys.com/believe. So $1 for every letter written it's a little thing, but it makes a huge impact.
And this is really a great time to think about those kids and those families. How many wishes do you guys grant in just 1 year? I mean, you have a lot of kids on your list.
Yeah, so last fiscal year 2019, we were actually able to grant a record number of 51 wishes in North Dakota, which was huge for us. And that impacts not just the individual child, but also their families and our volunteers and us staff, and like I said, entire communities. So it's incredible to see the impact that one wish can have, much less that many.
Where can people go to find more information on Make-A-Wish, whether it's the Believe campaign or, you know, helping any time of the year?
Yeah, all you have to do is go to our website, northdakota.wish.org.
I love what you guys are doing. So go write a letter. There's no age limit.
No,
moms can write letters, moms, dads, grandpas, and grandpas, and of course have the kids write those letters too. And get on out there and get the letter to Santa and help make a wish.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming in today and for all that you do.
Thank you.
Stay with us. We'll be right back here on North Dakota Today.